You got it?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I got it. It's right here. The LA Confidential, man.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't help it, mate. I had to. But yeah, as you probably guessed, today's strain that I'm going to be testing out is the LA Confidential from Aurora, Pedanios, t24. So let's just get straight into it, shall we? Because I really like this strain back in the day in Amsterdam and a couple of times that I've had it in England. So let's get straight to it, shall we? Get the old first impression on the old nose. Yeah, mate, that's got a lot of terps to that, mate. Like, very piney again. Oh, mate. It almost smells citrusy where it's so, like, piney, but it's not got no citrus in the LA Confidential in the terp profile. That's a bit crazy. It's like, not citrusy, it's tangy. Tangy and earthy. And old school smelling, man. Like, yes, I think that's what it is. It's that tangy pine, whereas the alpha pinene, whereas the beta pinene is a bit more of the woody, piney sort of smell, I think. It's good though. It's definitely got a lot of terps. It's actually got a little bit of the undertone of like some bits of GMO I've had before, man. Like that tanginess that some bits of GMO's got, you know, where when you smoke it, it's not like proper sour or proper lemony. It's got its own like tangy, spicy, like meaty, like earthiness going on with the GMO. That's similar to what I'm getting off of this. It's not like obviously proper GMO like gas and all that, you know what I mean? But that other like tangy, earthy, musky sort of thing that's going on in the GMO, sort of like terps of a proper bit of GMO. That's kind of what I'm getting from the LA Confidential. Maybe that's why I like the GMO as well and why that helps so much with my sleep. Maybe there's similar genetics somewhere down the line or something. I'm not sure, but it definitely got similar terps to them. I'm definitely going to have to get back to you lot in a bit, mate. I can't wait to medicate with a bit of this now just to see if it smashes me up like GMO does. Because like, everyone's saying that this is meant to be their go-to for one of their sleep strains to also suffer with bad insomnia like me. So, can't stop smelling it. That smells, it's got that nice, it's definitely got that musky, earthy likeness to it that the GMO's got, man. But without like as much of the fuely gassiness as the GMO, you know? I'll get back to you in a little bit, man. I'm gonna try a bit of this now, and obviously wrap a little one up to do the ash test and that to see how well it's been flushed. Because whether you're vaping it or what, it still needs to be flushed properly, man. So best way to check for that is to wrap one up, mate, and see whether it black ashes or whether it white or grey ashes. So I think that's the next step. I'll speak to you guys in a bit.
A few moments later.
Mate, if someone told me that was GMO and I didn't know better, I would think that was GMO. But maybe not quite as tangy and quite as fuely as GMO, man. That's lovely. It's exactly like how I remember it in Amsterdam, man. That is a good bit of LA Confidential. And mate, it's got an even whiter ash than the Samoy Mac that I just did a review on earlier. Over there, girl. Good girl. Sorry, the dog started tap dancing on the wooden floor. But yeah, the ash is pure white, lovely smooth smoke when I wrap one up quick, just to test like how well it's flushed. So I'll probably be able to show the ash. I don't see why that would get age restricted, because people want to know the cleanness of their medicine, don't they? So can you see that there? That's a very, very light white ash, mate. Like the Samoy Mac, it had a bit of a darker ash than that. It was still white, but it had a lot of greyness mixed in with it, you know, so it still weren't quite flushed as well as this. But it still was pretty well flushed. Like I say, I still gave that about 7 out of 10 for the ash. So yeah, taste wise, like I say, it's got that earthy, musky, slightly creamy, almost hashy sort of flavour to it. Mate, I'm proper into LA Confidential, man. I knew I'd like this from when I'd had it in Amsterdam before. It's got a very nice like effect on the eyes and on the head again. To be honest, I think that the Mac hit me in the head more than this, but it's hitting me in the eyes as much as the Mac is, and I think that once I've smoked the whole one, it could have potential to maybe get me to sleep. But I think that the Mac had a bit more of a powerful effect on like sleep-wise for me in the head, to be honest. That Samoy's Mac, it seemed to cloud my head a bit more and get me ready to in that like relaxed sleep sort of zone. I actually did get to sleep at about 4 in the morning last night as well, which is really good for me. It's better than like 7 a.m. or not at all like usual or like with some strains. So it got me to sleep a little bit earlier, but I didn't get back from my uncle's till quite late anyway, because I went around there to chill with him for a bit. But yeah, would it get me to sleep? I'm not sure, because of its not as immediate effects as the Mac that I just consumed yesterday, but I can feel it creeping on more. The more that I'm leaving this now after just consuming like about half of a jamba, the more I'm starting to feel the relaxing, calming, getting ready for bed sort of effects to come on. It's more of a creeper than the Mac, but yeah, I'm starting to feel it come on now. Yeah, I'm starting to feel the nice, warm, euphoric, like anti-inflammatory sort of like rushes going through really slowly and subtly compared to the Mac though, but I can feel it going all through like my head and my neck and yeah, more so my body. I think this has got more body buzz to it than the Mac, definitely. And it's relaxing because I suffer with clicky ankles as well from motorbike crashes, so I've injured myself there, and like I need to use the cannabis for that as well. In the winter my ankles lock up and yeah, they give me a lot of pain as well. So I think this one would definitely be a good one for more in the winter times when I do start suffering from more body arthritis problems like in my ankle and my knee from the motorbike crashes and stuff. So yeah, this would be a more, I think it will be an effective meds for sleep, you know. Like I say, it's more of a creeper than the Mac. The Mac just hits you like near enough instantly in the head and it's like, yep, you're sleeping soon, you know what I mean? Like, whereas this one, it just creeps in there. It's a creeper, mate. This one's a creeper. The more I'm smoked, the more I've sat here just talking about it now, the more I'm feeling chilled out, relaxed, and like if I smoked another joint of it, I could potentially have a little kip. So yeah, that's my review on this LA Confidential. I hope it helped you, whether you gonna get it or not. Like I say, that's a good quality bit of bud, mate. Like, I would not grumble with that at all. And like I say, it is very, very GMO-esque. Like, if you get what I mean. Like, it's got a lot of the terps there, what GMO has got, but without like the major fuel that GMO's got, you know. Like, I find that GMO can be very garlicky, onion and mushroomy, but with like a really spicy fuel like as well in the background, you know, like a nice bit of GMO, and it's not got like that spicy fuel that GMO's got. It's like GMO without that, basically, like, and kind of hashy, kind of creamy, kind of earthy, musky, a little bit of a tang in the background, but again, nowhere near what would be too much for me to not get on with, because it's not that type of like sharp lemon like twang or like really sharp like over sour sort of twang that some strains have got. So yeah, I'd definitely get this one again as well. It's a clean, nice growing bit. Oh yeah, the actual consistency of the nugget was nice as well. It weren't as dry as the Mac. It had that sponginess to it. It was dry still, but spongy dry, you know what I mean? So you can tell that it hasn't been over dried and it still managed to like contain some like most of its terps still. Like, I'd definitely get that again. So yeah, hope that helps. Have a nice day, people. Take it easy, and yeah, stay tuned for more reviews from me. Yeah, have a good one, and yeah, I hope this helps for you to choose whether you're going to get the LA Confidential from Aurora Pedanios or not. Take it easy. Oh yeah, I forgot to say as well, obviously pinned in the comments will be the short of the of some bud shots of the LA Confidential, and in the description. So yeah, take care guys, have a good one.